Alright, what up, what up? How are we doing? Forgot to update the description for the YouTube, so one moment. Also need to type in my bank pin. Can't have you scammers taking all my stuff. Alright, we're all good. What is happening? I need to move my camera a little bit. Oh, that was bad. Alright, hold on. Now I need to fix this. I thought I saved the preset, but I didn't. One moment. And then bring this up here. Then bring this in. And then bring this down. Then up. And back up. Okay, then I need to move my camera a little bit, so one moment. Okay, then we'll do one of these. And move this a little bit more. Okay, perfect. We did it, team. Okay, that was looking a little crazy for a second. Now I can just save this as my first interface. Okay, and now everything's looking cute. Perfect. Okay. Now let's kill some stuff. Thoughts on Sanctum Dungeon and its rewards so far? What's a good necro bar? It depends. One second, let me like get my inventory stuff out so I can like talk about it. Okay, so far dungeon seems good. I don't have a ton of complaints about it. The RuneScape movement feels a little stiff for the dungeon. So that's my only complaint. Now that is a pretty big complaint, but I think it's something that can hypothetically be fixed, like with a modernization of the game's engine. In terms of its rewards, I think the rewards are good. I don't have any complaints with the rewards. The trash loot feels a little bit underwhelming, but it feels like we're hitting the drop tables pretty often. So it's pretty hard to be like super down on the drops when you're just hitting over and over and over again. What's a good necro bar? It's kind like this isn't a real answer, but like it's up to you. So this is the bar I've been using since day one, so I'm just used to it at this point. But if I were to make a new bar, I would change it a lot. No, necro isn't even like the strongest style right now. Right now it's like ranged is a little bit better than melee. Melee and range both do a lot more damage than necro, and then necro and magic are about the same. But yeah, so like if I were to modernize this bar, what I'll probably do is this. No, I wouldn't, because I would never want that to auto cast. So right now, tier 100 Bow the Last Guardian does nothing. So, do what you will with that information. Arrows only scale up to tier 95. Trying to think. Because let me see, with my other styles, am I even manually pressing any of these buttons? Not really. Yeah, so let me like fix my bars really quick and then we can talk about it. Whichever style you're using the most, that's what style you saw upgrade first. Besides ranged. Currently, upgrading the Bow of the Last Guardian doesn't do anything because your arrows only scale up to tier 95. But besides that, there is no, like, best weapon. It's just whichever one you're using the most. My basic attack definitely needs to be. That felt like super awkward. I want these switch. Going on, Foley? How we doing? I'm like switching my keybinds around, so that's why I'm griefing right now. True. Yeah, luckily I still got it, at least kind of. True, true. Yeah, we don't have any drop rates right now, so a lot of stuff is kind of up in the air. Alright, I think I'm trying to be a hero with these keybinds. I just need to do what I was doing before. I'll have to work on these later. I have to work on these some other time. Yeah, like trying to relearn how to play the game while also having like your movement being super tested is definitely a lot. This is a hard mode. I didn't know you needed manifold stuff for the elite. Oh, for Fight Club. True, true. I was like, wait, I didn't even know what you needed that. But then, yeah, Fight Club makes sense. Did they change these? I'm so confused as to why that. Thanks, I appreciate it. You know I gotta do it to him. Okay, it must have just been something weird from the angle that I approached from. How many drops? Right now I have a wand and a prayer codex. Right now, I'm pretty sure the new prayer is worthless, but that might not be the case in the future, so it's hard to evaluate. But like in the current game, it doesn't do anything because it requires you to be off the ancient spellbook, and as it turns out, ancients is better than not ancients. So pretty much all there is to it. How good is that show? It's so good. It's one of my favorite, like, modern anime, for sure. Yeah, like, it definitely has a stupid name, but it's so good. So I do Reflect, Reprisal, and Power Burst. I think you need all three, otherwise you're just getting blasted. What show? That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Okay, Guy Park. Oh, I was so close. Dang. I was 8k off the one cycle. That's so sad. Crocodile, cat. That's so sad. I was 8k off. Any drops? First kill of the day? Nothing? Okay, that's fine. It's first kill of the day. Can't get everything on the first kill of the day. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely bosses where even if you're not getting drops, you're still getting paid. So, like, Carapac drops like 20 mil an hour and just trash loot, at least in hard mode. Zamrock drops crazy money. Let's two-man, do you carry me? Absolutely not. That was a good try, though. You almost got me. Any draw? Not today, but we've only done one kill, so it's only a matter of time. Do with no armor? I don't think that's necessary. And I'm bad, so I don't want to do it with no armor. Because what if I die? That would be cringe. Yeah, I'm doing hard mode. This is officially a no normal mode zone. How do the new bosses fare against the other combat styles? I don't know. I haven't tried the other styles. I'm sure that they're all fine. My guess is that Necromancy and Magic probably... Well, let me think. My guess is that Necromancy and Magic probably has the slowest kill times, but ranged and melee are significantly harder to actually get kills with. Yep, no problem. Like, none of these bosses in particular really punish you for being in melee range, which is really nice. Yeah, I could definitely see Nakatra being particularly punishing during her, like, box mechanic, because you literally can't do damage during that mechanic. Like, maybe you, like, power burst or reflect, but that's basically your only out. Do I need 120 Arc and Invention? No, I mean, like, 120 Archaeology obviously helps, but it's not necessary. Like, if I were to make a new account, I would want to get very high invention before, or I would want to get very high archaeology before I started bossing, but you don't need that. Like, that's more of a I've been doing this for a while, so it's a comfort thing. No problem. I will authorize the work. Yeah, I do res one of the hits, so I'm sure that that helps. Listen, it has to be done. Someone's got to feed these kids, and how am I supposed to if I don't get drops? Tier 100 would be nice. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it would be nice. I heard that PoE was looking kind of clean. This newest patch was supposed to be super good. Yeah, it's too many words. Bro, I feel like my movement is like really clean today. Like, I feel like I'm going kind of crazy right now. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay, crocodile, pyramid. Oh, I literally missed my dive. I thought I was on the box and I just sent it. I literally wasn't even inside of it. Oops. I didn't notice until I started taking damage, and then as soon as I started taking damage, it's like, well, now I'm stunned from getting signed and now I'm dead. No. I will not be doing that. Honestly, you could probably get one for 300 if you just wait. They might even be through 300 already. Yeah, like 360 is a good price to buy in my opinion. Wait, why did that do so much damage to me? I'm confused. Why did I take so much damage there? Did she pierce my reflect? I'm confused. Oh well. How did you make things highlighted when you... that is in settings. Under additional options, you go to accessibility. And then entity highlight mode, you change this to mouse over. And then for entity highlight type, you change it to silhouette. I think she pierced my devotion, but I don't know. I don't know how. Not today, but this is only my second time getting to Nakatra, so it's anyone's guess. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure why that did full damage to me. Oh, I just did the thing again. I meant to resonance and I just forgot. Okay. I'm trolling. Don't do what I'm doing. I'm trolling. No, it's okay. I know what's going on now. I had a stroke. This time I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do, and then I'll be fine. But so how do I get things to be highlighted? It's in accessibility options. In the entity highlight mode, I have mine on mouse over, and then on the entity highlight type, I have mine on silhouette. You put it on border, it's just the normal thing. You put it on silhouette, it highlights it. You can devotion that. I was trying to get more damage out, but I'm bad and just killed myself for fun. I have guides up on my channel. It's not really rotation guides, but more just what does the boss do. Yeah, like maybe one day I'll get into like rotation stuff, but I'm not really interested in rotation guides. Okay, there we go. I actually did it right that time. Are you wearing full first Necromancer? Yep. Full better than Grimoire here? You can use Grimoire if you want. I find it to be not necessary for faster kills. And generally a good rule of thumb with Grimoire is like, if you don't need it for faster kills, then spending the money on it in the first place is kind of a lot. Okay, so Jackal pyramid thing. Nice. Big one cycle. That was huge. That was good. Little 403 action. Okay. Bandos book is the best. What does Bandos book even do? I don't believe you, but let me see. What does Bandos book do? Reduces the target's defense. This doesn't last long enough for it to be like super good here, but if you don't have the more expensive options, I could definitely see it being good. Nice kill, thank you, thank you. I'm sure I can clean that up a little bit. Like, I think if I were to do that last phase again, I don't think I use, what's it called? Bloat. I think I just send it. That way I have more time to, like, build stacks and stuff. And there it is. So I think once I'm at, like, 50 KC, then we'll look at the, mutations. Log, I have 1 wand and 1 prayer codex. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not getting any money for coming here. What's that about? I'll have to refill my chargeback soon.
Seven minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, King, for the follow. Appreciate it. It just like ate so many of my clicks there. It's inexpensive and center. So I already have a full book, and full book is literally cheaper to upkeep than Bandos book. So there's just no reason for me not to use full book, especially if I already have Lord of Bones. Does Luck Ring help? As far as I know, they roll their drops on kill rather than when you open the chest. So if you're going to bring a Luck Ring, you want to put it on like right before you actually kill the boss, or during its despawn animation. Does full book damage you? So full book increases how much damage you take. So it increases it by 10%, but increases your damage dealt by 15%. So it should always be like a net positive, especially if you're soul splitting. The issue is there's certain bosses that deal so much damage that one full book proc just kills you. Namely, Vorkath, because you take so much damage. I believe Vorkath is the only boss of the game that like literally does too much damage. So full book just ends up killing you if you're using it. You can use it at Zamorak. I don't think it's bad at Zamorak at all. I think the issue with Zamorak is that there's just better options. Not that like full book is necessarily like you're dealing too much damage to yourself. I think there's literally just better options. Yeah, like, you make so much money from Zamorak that using a Grimoire is actually worth it. Why am I still in melee range? Where's the other scarab? Oh, just right on top of it. Nice. Oops. Okay, nothing again. Smile. So fun. You check the chest, then just click off it so it goes outside. Yes. Technically, you don't have to check any of the first two chests. Yeah, I use Reflect and Devotion. Or, you don't need Reflect and Devotion, sorry. I use Reflect and Reprisal. And then I also try to Resonance the middle bomb specifically. It's like, it's definitely hard to do, but you get like a free 20,000 damage, so why not? Yeah, again, you super don't have to do that, but it is a lot of damage, so. Okay, so Arc and then Umbrella. Oh, I should have volleyed sooner. I actually had it there. Timepiece monkey. So it's only a minor increase in like your raw DPS, but the other side of it is that it also increases your accuracy, which matters a lot here specifically. It also matters at like Virago and Telos, but like at this boss specifically, it matters quite a bit. So it ends up being like a 10% increase for the first minute, and then it drops off to like a 4% increase. Or it drops off to like a 7% increase for the next minute, and then it drops off to like a 4% increase for the last minute of the fight. But the fight's only 4 minutes long, so like it's overall like a 7% increase. Like that's pretty substantial. Now, is it 3 bills substantial? No, but it is substantial. Learned a lot from watching in your guide. Nice, that's awesome. How am I doing on runes? Doing okay on runes. Yeah, so it's not worth the 3 bill to buy unless you're like an uber rich player. But if you're an uber rich player, then you don't need to ask me if it's worth it to buy, right? So. How much essence? I don't know what essence is. Or do you mean the shards? I haven't gotten any shards yet. I don't get drops like that. I did get a wand last night though. That was pretty exciting. And then I went for the back-to-back and I got scammed, so never lucky. What rune pouch do you have? I have 3 regular, or I have 3 grasping rune pouches. I think I only use the runes from 2 of them, but I just bring all 3 just in case. Honestly, for me, I wouldn't spend more than a bill on one of the shards. That seems like 2 bills seems like way too much. Yeah, I wouldn't spend more than a bill, but that's just me. I mean, no, if I get a shard, I'm definitely using it. Hello? Oops. Didn't mean to walk in that.
Seven minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, Braino, for the follow. Appreciate it. What would you use your shard? Yeah, my first one I'm using on Necro. My second one I'm using on Lang's. And then I haven't really decided after that. Probably dual wield magic is what I would use my 3rd shard on. Yeah, it's a lot. Archaeology is a very important skill, arguably the most important skill in the game. How much are you up to right now? Like, how much is my bank? My bank is like 48 bill or something. I haven't checked in a while. This is bad. Do you use WASD or the mouse wheel or both? Well, if you mean to rotate the camera, I click in the mouse wheel. I only learned that you could do that, like, within the last year. Do you have the Lord of Bones ability? Yup. Hazelmere's is worthless. The only way your Hazelmere's will ever pay for itself is if it doubles a Hazelmere's. Otherwise, it will never make you your money back, period. Like, I bought one, and I, like, if I wouldn't have bought it if I, like, knew how rare it actually drops stuff. Let me actually see how much it's worth now. Because, like, I'm keeping it because I do want to have all of the hero items. Yeah, it's 4.9. That's not bad. I paid 4.4 for mine. Where's the billions? It's all in my gear. Oh, I'm at 55 bill. I didn't even know that. But yeah, it's all in my gear. No, it doesn't include that stuff. Including that stuff, it's like an extra, like 7 or 8 bill. I mean, listen, the boss is definitely tough. I'm not gonna act like it's not tough. Oh, I played that really bad. Jesus Christ. I played that bad. That was a lot of damage there. That was good. We should be able to get a 1 cycle now. Okay, umbrella, crocodile. Oh, I just trolled. I played that so bad. That was really bad. It's hard to play that part of it like well because you never know when your character is gonna move. So if you click to like, if the server is lagging, you need to like go early, but you just never know until you're in that moment. You died, you have to repeat the whole dungeon, or just the boss you didn't defeat? Just the boss you didn't beat. Could go Ripper once you understand it more. Yeah, I mean, like, once you're comfortable here, you should just use Ripper. Personally, I use a Hellhound because the first boss does so much damage that, like, there's just kind of no reason not to. It's not that hard in a theory. The issue is you never know, like, it's hard to know, like, which game tick you're actually clicking on or which part of the game tick you're clicking on. Because, like, if you're clicking on the end of a game tick, then, like, you need to double click, right? But the issue is if you don't know, then if you double click, you end up going early. And then you just like end up getting blasted, right? So. So what I mean is, because of the tick system, it's very hard to know like when the server is going to register your clicks. That's very difficult to know. So because it's hard to know, it makes it difficult to know when exactly you're supposed to click. What's going on, Drew? How are we doing? It's been a little bit. Thanks, I appreciate it. Okay, arc, squiggle. I'm dead. It's what I would say. Jackal, Scarab. So if you're running back and forth, then you just don't take that much damage in the first place. So it makes it pretty easy to not die. Any drops? This might be the worst drop I've gotten. How do you unlock hard mode? Just need to beat it in normal mode. One second, I need to respond to this text. Okay. I still haven't seen the faint sparkle when you get a drop. One, I don't get drops. Two, I just be clicking. I don't care. I need some help if you can. I'm trying to learn Necro DPS. Is there a way to prioritize tier 95 and tier 90 specs you using bloat? So, yeah. So basically, I got 99 arc, range, invention. Can I do hard mode? The only thing that's gatekeeping you from hard mode is whether or not you can like maneuver around the mechanics. That's the only challenging part of hard mode.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, Zozo, for the follow-up. So basically, with Necro DPS, your first and most important thing is living death. Depending on how your living death rotation goes, you can sometimes get a bloat in your living death, but the highest priority is getting your death skulls off in your living. So let me just summon all of my guys. Any drops yet? Not today. So like the first thing you want to do is skulls, because living death resets your skulls. And then you just use basics. Then you living death, adrenaline pot, use touch of death, use skulls, and then you just want to be using your basic attacks and finger of death and touch of death. Did you get a drop yesterday? Yes, I did. I got a wand. So all I'm doing is just finger of death, touch of death, the basic attack, skulls. So now I do this last skulls. Now I can bloat. I can use some of my other abilities. Now I can use my tier 95 since, you know, my skulls are coming back up soon. And then now you want to do a tier 95 rotation, which is just you want to use your abilities that prime your tier 95 and then spend the enhanced auto attack. So then we skulls again because that primes our tier 95. Use touch of death because it primes our tier 95. Use volley of souls, and then now everything's said and done. Now we use our tier 90 last. And then you resummon your guys, build up to 100% adrenaline, rinse and repeat. Is tier 90 better than Necromancy? Is tier 90 range better than Necromancy? No. Arrows only scale up to level 100. Or they only scale up to level 995. Yes, basically anytime the enemy isn't bloated and spending 20 adrenaline doesn't mess up your rotation, you want to bloat. Nice, that's awesome. But yeah, like, let me see, full arrows. I believe full arrows are tier 995. Yeah, so the issue is that all of your arrows scale up to tier 95, so all you're getting from Bow of the Lost Guardian is accuracy, which feels a little bit bad. Yeah, let me see. What are my kills looking like? Once I have 50 kills of everything, we'll see what the trash loot is. So I need 4 more kills. Oh, actually, let me relog so I can grab my Reaper task. If you're gaming at the highest level, I think tier 95 range by tier 95 necro. That's true. What I'm saying is that the tier 100 upgrade doesn't do anything for range because we don't have tier 100 arrows. That's what I'm saying. Tome of a Masket seems fine, or a Scripture of a Masket rather. Seems totally fine. Can't see a great reason to not want to use it. What are your thoughts on the tier, on the 120 skill updates? I have no preference. My guess is that melee is going to be more competitive with ranged. So melee is probably going to be better in instances where like a lot of like condensed burst damage is going to be really important. 1 second, I'll be right back. Someone was at the door, so you know I had that thing on me. Had to make sure. Yeah, so melee is probably going to be a little bit better at bosses where you need the super condensed damage. But range is almost certainly still king. I'd be surprised if range wasn't the best style. Magic and Necro are probably a little bit more competitive with each other. What's your stats? I'm a comped, so I have 200 mil wood cutting. I have 200 mil all combat besides prayer. I have 200 mil farming, 200 mil slayer, 200 mil dunge. I'm close to 200 mil herblore, but I haven't actually taken the time to get 200 mil herblore. I might this double XP, but I just haven't got around to it. Mining, I'm 120. I haven't actually gotten 200 mil mining yet, but I am working on it. Like, I'm 193 mil herblore, but I'm going to get that eventually. Like, I'm just going to get 200 mil eventually, because at some point I'm going to need to make overloads again. So I'm really not super invested in getting 200 mil herblore.
Seven minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, Unstoppable, for the follow. Appreciate it. Listen, sometimes you gotta do it to him. For what it's worth, don't give me any credit for 200 mil dunge. I lamped the entire thing. Literally the entire thing. Damn, you're kind of cracked. Ultimate Slayer is like too much, but at some point I might actually go for it, because like the fact that you can AFK a lot of it means that it's a lot less daunting. No, mine are still tier 95. I'm not buying the shard. As soon as I get one as a drop, I'm going to use it, though. So I haven't gotten 200 mil divination yet, but I would imagine that's going to be the worst one. Yeah, Necro is going to be the first weapons I use my shard on. Then I'm going to use it on Wangs. True. Bro, if only we could upgrade the BBC main hand. Dude, it would be nice if the shard worked on all weapons and it, like, buffed them all up to tier 100. That would be really cool for like balance stuff, because then they could give the other weapons unique passives. Mining and smithing update should be in a couple months. Maybe like end of August, beginning of September. Really? That's a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. No, melee, unfortunately, gets basically nothing from mining and smithing update. How to survive hard mode Burmix is used Rezo Reflect. I just barricade it because like Burmix is usually like 50k HP from dying. So you just barricade and just burst, and then he's dead before the barricade ends. I don't even know what Neuralink is. Is that the Elon Musk brain implant? Elon Musk is known to have psychosis, so generally I would stay away from everything he makes that's like not SpaceX stuff. Okay, but did the patient actually say that, or is that what Elon Musk wants you to think? True. Yeah, I mean, listen, all I'm saying is, knowing Elon Musk, he probably mind controlled the guy. Probably controlling all of his thoughts. That's huge damage. That's so good. That we should be able to one cycle this for sure. Okay, Jackal, Umbrella. I got the wrong Jackal. There was 2 cats and I picked the wrong one. I think Elon Musk just mind controlled me. I'll say it. I think I have a Neuralink.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, Ren, for the follow. Appreciate it. Old Elon heard me talking shit and he said, oh, you think Neuralink's a scam? I got something for you. Mind controlled me to griefing the kill away. What aura are you running? Right now I'm using Equilibrium. Seems to be the strongest one. Suppose I should be doing Slayer rather than just camping monsters. It depends on how fast you want to get it done. Like, there are people who just, I have 45 million Slayer points, so I'm just gonna slam the same task over and over again. But there are also people who are like, every time I get a task I don't want to do, I just get super demotivated, so they just buy the Slayer cards. It depends on like how much money you have or what your goal is with Ultimate Slayer. Is Equilibrium better than Majorat? It seems to be. I'm struggling so much with hard mode. Do you know what aspect of hard mode you're struggling with the most right now? I mean, I'm gonna be doing this for at least another hour or so, you know, just stay tuned, and if you have any questions about particular parts, let me know so I can answer them. I'm dead. Oopsies, I died. I'm bad. How do I get out of this? Okay, how do I get out of Gyazo? Can I like hit escape? Like, I don't understand. One moment. It's like not working. Hold on. Okay, I fixed it. I had to alt tab. Yeah, I like fat fingered something and then just the Gyazo thing opened and I didn't know what was happening. The ability next to Limitless, I have Storm Shards here and I have Reprisal. Reprisal stores the damage that you've taken and just reflects it back at the enemy. Do new weps even do more damage? Yeah. I don't know what you mean by key cosmetics, but I do like cosmetics. Cosmetics are chill. Oh, that's cool. Just ate my inputs. Nice. Big damage. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We got a drop the other day. Really? That's so cringe. You upgrade yourself to tier 100? Nope. Okay, clock and arc. Why did it do that? Oh my god, why did it walk me in melee range? I'm so annoyed. I don't know why it walked me in melee range. I'm so annoyed with this game sometimes. I don't understand. How... Bro, it's a good title. Bro, you just gotta get drops. That was super annoying, but it's all good. It's all good. Surely that won't happen again, Smile. Any shards today? No, that would be fun. Listen, I'll get a drop at some point, right? Like, there's no way I just get nothing forever. Now that would be ridiculous if I just got nothing just for forever. Nice, that's awesome though. Obviously it took forever, but that's still sick that you got your first thing. Some guy posted his log on Facebook. He had 2 of everything at 100 KC. That's so crazy that it's going up. I do not think it's worth it. Like, I guess if you're uber rich, it's worth it, but I feel like for regular players, like, 3 bill is just so much money. Oh, is that the consensus that drops are too generous? I must have missed the memo on that one. Clock, cat. Well, in my experience, that does not seem to be the case. Listen, I'm not saying that I disagree with you. I'm saying that I don't get dropped. So, can't be that generous. Because I am known as a serial drop getter. So if I'm not getting drops, then you know it's kind of a scam. Like here, I'm not gonna get anything. See? Bro, my predictive powers are kind of powerful. Like, I'm kind of nice with it. Yeah, I'm 87 KC, 3 wands, 1 core, 1 shot. Like, that's insane. Like, I'm almost 50 KC and this is my log. Like, this is what I have in 50. Yeah, like, listen, okay? There are bosses where I be getting drops, okay? Like, listen. Ambassador? What's it called? Ambassador, we get drops. 90 KC, 7 bow pieces. I get drops at Ambassador. What else? Not Carapac. We're not gonna go there. We don't click on Carapac. AOD. I have 5 chests in 1200 KC. So like, so we get drops. Raksha. 10 ricochets, 8 chains, and 3500 KC. We get drops. Solak. 272. I have 7 1 and 200s and then Marathiel staff. Zuk, I have 10 magma tempests and what is this? 22 sword pieces? No, I have 16 magma tempests and 22 sword pieces. Like, I'm telling you, there are places where I get drops, and then there's Carapac, where I got this one at 150 KC. And I got this piece at 560. So... even Virago, I think I'm up on drop rate on Virago, right? Well, let me see. 189, I have 6 seismics. Aren't seismics like 1 in 40? So even at Virago, I'm like up on seismics. I might even be up on tectonic energy. 189 times 8. Wait. Yeah, times 8. No, I'm down on energy right now. I'm under by 52. Damn, I'm getting scammed on my tectonic energy. But yeah, like, I'm way down on energy and then way up on seismics. So, oh yeah, Vorkath. My Vorkath RNG is crazy. So 278. I have 203 spikes, 2 Lord of Bones, and a Vorkath skin. Like, this Vorkath RNG is nuts. I think I was getting a spike drop, or I was getting a spike drop like every 6 kills or something. It was like really, really insane. Yeah, I think this is just one of the bosses where I'm not gonna have fun because I don't get drops. Like, I know my 3rd staff piece from Carapac, and oh, like my ED2 is so bad. 143, and then codices are like 1 in 28. This is all I have. I just got a doubled flurry on my last KC. This is all I have. So like, there's definitely bosses where I have bad RNG. But I think this is just going to be one of the bosses where I'm either going to have bad RNG the whole way through, or my RNG is going to be backloaded. Where like, I'm going to go super dry in the beginning, and then we'll get a paycheck like towards the end. Yeah, like, I don't know what's going on with ED2, but that boss just doesn't like me. I don't know. Which is crazy. Like, I like ED2. I think the dungeon's, like, really well designed. I really like the aesthetic of the dungeon. I feel the same way about Carapac. I think visually, Carapac is one of my favorite bosses. I think he has the best soundtrack. He has the coolest lore. His voice actor is really nuts. But, like, he won't give me any money. How can play? Is it bad to use Reaver's Ring here? Yes. You have accuracy issues on the 3rd boss, so Reaver's Ring is not worth it.
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, Stefano, for the follow. Appreciate it. I played this so bad. Will they ever let us start? No, I think they acknowledge that Death Starts were a mistake, and that they're gonna get like phased out of the game in terms of like relevance. Is full book better than Masket? At Vorkath it is. At Vorkath I see Vorkath scale. So I got my Vorkath scale in 20 KC. I had the whole log at like 172 or something, or at like 154 or something, or 254. I don't remember, whatever my log is. And then in 20 KC, I got Vorkath scale and a 2nd Lord of Bones. And like 3 spike drops. Like, I made crazy money at Vorkath. Yeah, full book is really bad at Vorkath because every time it procs, you just kill yourself. So, like, if you don't want to use Jazz Book, then a Masket, is a pretty good in between where you get the increased damage from full book without taking more damage, and you get a damage over time effect. So like, it's not bad. Like, if you wanted to use full book, it's probably like Vorkath is probably the place to use it. Also, everywhere you would use Wen book except Arc Glacier, Scripture of Mask gets better. Is Vorkath easier? So Vorkath isn't hard. Vorkath is extremely punishing. Every mistake you make out of Vorkath is like an 8k typeless hit, and on top of that, you don't even always know when you're making mistakes. So it makes it very difficult to like plan your rotations at Vorkath because the telegraphing is just so bad there. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. When I got my Zuk pet, I like ended up quitting RuneScape for like how long? I stopped playing for like 3 months because my Zuk pet took 440 KC. Yeah, I don't recommend doing her on that much ping. Seems like not the move. I mean, that's pretty good. If I was playing it at high ping, I just wouldn't play. Like, I just wouldn't do the new content if I was on high ping. I mean, 6 minutes isn't even that bad. Like, my kills are 4 minutes when I get the skip, and then for like 5 minutes if I'm not getting it. Like, I don't think 6 minutes is that bad at all. And I'm sure that there's a ton more optimizing that I can do. No, they're just on the action bar because I use this action bar for Slayer. I just like move some stuff around. It only auto casts my conjures and my abilities and my basics. If it were up to me, I wouldn't have it auto cast my conjures, but you can't turn that off without taking them off your bar, so. If you mean the magic bomb, it will heal you. If you mean the grid explosions, those will not heal you. Those pierce defensives and they completely negate resonance. think that Hellhound is best familiar. I prefer Hellhound. You just take a lot of unavoidable damage here, mainly on the first boss. Like, I bring Hellhound almost exclusively for the first boss. I could have done better than that, but that's fine. Okay, crocodile, camel. Bruh. I'm getting real sick of this lady doing this to me. She's kind of pissing me off. Monkey, umbrella. Got it. She's pissing me the freak off. It's okay. I'm gonna get a drop here. It's so obvious that we're getting a drop here. Look, we're right here, and there it is. We got nothing, as I predicted. See, I reversed psychology into getting nothing. I knew I was gonna get nothing, and I tricked the game into giving me that. So now I'm gonna complain on this next kill, and I'll get a drop. I got Jagex right where I want him. Watch, you guys aren't ready for this. Watch, we're guaranteed getting a drop this kill. Think, how about Wenbook? Wenbook has a hard cap of how much damage it will do, and that hard cap is like 8k. So the question is, would you be getting more damage out of Full Book or Jazz Book? And the answer is almost exclusively yes. So it's not that it's bad, it's that there are better options. I Living Death twice. I Living Death, actually, honestly, I only Living Death once. I probably should Living Death the second time. Like, because of how limited time you actually have to deal damage, it does feel like you're a little bit taxed on like your death skull is living death. It's not even so much the dodging, it's more like there's a lot of opportunities where you want to like completely max out your damage, and it's just hard to do that. I trolled. Doesn't matter, but it is a little bit annoying. So like the first place I would say you should living death is after the first bomb in phase 2. I think that's a really good place to living death. And then another place where you should living death is right at the beginning of phase 3 after you get back from the underworld. That's the other place that I'll living death. Thank you, Batsy. Appreciate it. I mean, Limitless is fine. It's just hard to incorporate into like living death rotation. Usually the big bottleneck on your living death rotation isn't like, I can't cast a threshold. It's that you want to use skulls, but using skulls necessarily means delaying your living death. If you delay your living death, then like you don't get the full damage that you want to get. So that's more about the balancing act. So what I'm gonna do this kill is I'm gonna reverse psychology. I'm gonna complain that I never get any drops, and then I'm guaranteed to get a drop. I saw this in an Odablock video. So that means it's guaranteed to work. Yeah, the first week is completely safe deaths, which is nice.
Seven minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, Gorio, for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, he did double melee. I'm pissed.
Seven minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, Knock, for the follow. Appreciate it.
Seven minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, Altazar, for the follow. Appreciate it. I mean, the good thing is that it's free deaths this week, so there is no penalty to learning it with power armor. This is the boss I feel like I'm killing the slowest compared to how I should be killing it. Like, I don't know where I'm supposed to living death in this boss. Like, do I just skip skulls here and just go straight into living death? Like, probably. But like, that just seems wrong. Whatever, I'm sending it. Don't care. I mean, I guess that was right. Hydration time? Alright. Oh, I got a moonstone. That's worthless. Okay, I have tea, but that's not hydration. And then I have soda. That's also not hydration. So let me go get some water. I'll be right back. All right, what up? We're back. I also got food. Tea is definitely hydration. Well, I'm out of tea, so I had to go and get water. Yeah, I think the dungeon looks really good. Okay, so now we're gonna complain. Yeah, that's why, bro. I know I'm not even gonna get any drops, so I don't even know why bother. I guess I'll just finish the Reaper task. See, now that I've complained, and now Jackie's gonna give me drops. I saw this trick in a YouTube video. Oh, I had a stroke. True, yeah. Yeah, whenever you don't get any drops, you said, no, I did not have fun in RuneScape today. Okay, okay, we've got to get the 1 second now, right? Okay, monkey clock. Oh my. I lagged. That's what happened. I lagged there. I lagged. Wow, classic server lag. How can play? No, I'm just an idiot. Like that, like totally had that kill in the bag and then just ruined the game. Which is like the 3rd time that's happened today. It's okay, I'm playing serious now. Yeah, I'm playing super serious now. No more games, no more cages. We're playing serious. Exactly. I'm activating sicko mode. I'm initiating God's plan as we speak. I don't know why I did that. Probably not one cycling here, but that's honestly fine. Okay, crocodile umbrella. That's fine. Okay, surely we don't mess up the kill now, right? Now that there's literally no way that we can possibly fail, surely this isn't where we mess up like we already did once. Okay. Scarab Pyramid. Got it. Okay, I'm locked in. Scarab Pyramid. Nice, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Wait, I complained. Why didn't I get anything, bro? This boss sucks. I even complained. This is a little bit ridiculous. I'll admit it. All right, I'm about to go crazy here. I'm about to go crazy. We're not ready for it. Okay, so after this last kill, we'll probably call it a night, but it's fine because we're gonna get a drop here. So it's gonna be the perfect place to end it. Exactly, exactly. This sequence is not according to that, so I don't know what that's about. I'm dead. Is what I would say. It would be worth it. I'm just super uninterested in doing that. But it definitely would be worth it. What would you replace it with? Maybe putting like Eruptive 4 on your chest or something. Enhanced Devoted could be good as well. Yeah, those would be the two places that I would start. I'm sure there are better options, but I can't really think of any off the top of my head. So she's difficult in a different way than most other bosses, so it's hard to quantify. Cause like, she is hard for sure, but all of her damage is avoidable if you're good enough, and there are bosses where that is not the case. But yeah, she's definitely hard if you like haven't honed your movement skills, because she tests your movement skills in a way that no other boss in the game tests. Yeah, this is probably going to be the last run, but we're going to get a drop because it's the last run. And whenever you say, okay, you're about to get off, that's when you get drops. Have I got another drop? No, that would be fun if I got another drop. Yeah, I think this is just gonna be one of those bosses where I'm not allowed to have fun. Yeah, that was my first drop too. I got that on like 5 KC. It was like while I was making the guide, which was like cool. Wow, nothing. Who would have guessed? Yeah, if I want to have fun, I need to play a real game like League of Legends. That game's always fun, Smile. At what point do you Living Death on boss 3? So right now, I'm using Living Death after the first bomb in phase 2 and in phase 3 after you come up from the underworld. Those are the 2 times that I Living Death. That might not be optimal, but that's what's felt the best to me. Double weapon drop. Okay, you just lie for fun now. Okay, that's fine. I'm down. I'm kind of down for some lies. Yeah, I mean, listen, as long as you're getting drops, it's all that matters, right? But yeah, so that's where I do my first Living Death. And then I'm gonna do the second one after I come back up from the underworld. Oh, just ate my click, nice. Oh, but the devotion. Okay, devotion is cracked. Okay, big damage. Okay, surely we get the 1 cycle now, right? Surely. Okay, clock. Guy.
Seven minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, Vernu, for the sub. Appreciate it. Oopsies. And there it is. Clean one cycle. And we get nothing. It was so obvious. It was so obvious. Well, that sucked. Another day, another nothing. Why is Shard going back up? Couldn't tell you. True. So this is the loot. This is the trash loot after 50 kills. Which honestly, this is like fine. Like this isn't bad. Like, it's probably like 11 to 12 mil an hour, which is okay. Like, it's definitely on the lower end. But I think a lot of people are pretty spoiled with Zamorak, and I don't think we're ever going to get a boss whose trash loot is as good as Zamorak. So I wouldn't look forward to most bosses being compared to Zamorak. But that's just me. So the common loot isn't great. I don't think it's that bad, but it's not great. The other side of it is, how common are uniques supposed to be? Because the common loot is allowed to be bad if like the common loot's allowed to be bad if the unique drop rate is decently high, right? Well, yeah, so like God of War 3 in general has like really inflated trash loot, in my opinion. And then Zamorak as well also has, well, I guess Zamorak is part of God of War 3. Like that has really inflated trash loot. And again, I wouldn't expect most bosses to have trash loot that good. How much are Grimoire pages? 5.8 mil. Honestly, that's not bad. Yeah, which like, if compared to a boss like Raksha is like 8 mil an hour in trash loot if you're getting 20 kills per hour. That's like actually bad. What's going on, Micro? How we doing? Or Mirko, sorry. I can't read. Don't take it personally. I'm dumb. All right, I think that's what I'm gonna call it for tonight. I was hoping to get some drops, but I couldn't will them into existence. I should be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'm playing RuneScape tomorrow, but I should be live tomorrow. So, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. For all my YouTube people, I'll catch you later. For my Twitch people, let's raid and see who's online. Okay, so none of the people I'm following are online. All right, I've never seen this person's channel before, so we'll go raid them and see what they're up to. Maybe they're chill. We'll see. All right, I'll catch you guys later.